It's now been 2 weeks since the explosion in Durham that killed one person, injured more than a dozen others, and destroyed several local businesses there.
Yeah, and today we are getting an update on just how those businesses are moving forward. I want to go live right now to a media conference that's taking place at Maverick Steakhouse in Taproom. It's there on Main Street. This location, in case you haven't been, is right down the street from where the explosion took place. Let's listen in.
In the Brightleaf district have been affected by the explosion, and to deliver the message that the district is open for business. Speaking today are Mayor Steve Schewel, Mr. Fergus Bradley, the owner of Mavericks, Brian Smith of the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, Mr. Bo Ferguson, he's the city manager for Durham, and Fire Chief Robert Zoldos. And then after they speak, we'll open it up for questions. Okay? Mayor Schewel?
Thank you. Thank you, Beverly. Great to see everybody out today. Thank you all so much for being here. We know what a tough time this has been in Durham for the last, I guess 12 days now, since the explosion on April the 10th. Before we begin talking a little bit about the Brightleaf District, I do want to thank again our first responders who've been just amazing, as well as the people who have followed those first responders in. I think you all have seen, a lot of you all have seen what's happened on Duke Street. Our staff has done a great job getting things cleaned up and streets moving as best we can. And I'm just really impressed with our city and county employees and other people in private businesses who've gotten us going again. Not just the first responders, but those that follow them as well. I want to thank our Governor Cooper for being here last week and for promising us that he would do everything he could to get all the state and federal aid that we can get that will be necessary to help us respond and recover. And really appreciated the governor being here and being on site. He met, I know that Jim Groves, our emergency management director, Jim is behind me here, is in very close contact with the emergency management people at the state. And we will be doing everything we can to maximize our ability to receive help from the state and the federal government as appropriate. But now what I really want to talk to you about a little bit is just this business district. We're standing here at Maverick Smokehouse, and behind me, and I hope you'll get a chance to interview some of these folks, are some of the business owners in this district. Richard and Jacqueline Morgan are here, the owners of Porsche, of the Maverick Smokehouse, you're going to hear from in just a minute, from Toreros, and also from Divines. Gene Divine is here as well. And these are wonderful businesses. I know that you all, I see you newspaper reporters patronizing these businesses, and I hope you're going to get everybody else to as well. It's really important now that all of us in Durham rally around these businesses. They have suffered from the closure of this parking lot to my left, and you're going to hear a little bit more about the plans for that in a minute. But there's still all these businesses are open now, and we all need to make sure that we're down here supporting them. I'm going to be having lunch here in a minute, and I hope that many of you all will join me and that everybody can come down here and support all of these businesses. It's critically important that we do. Let me just tell you a detail about that, about the parking. There is the new West Pettigrew Street parking garage, and that garage is less than a 5-minute walk to most of these businesses. There's on-street parking on many of the streets around here. I parked on-street nearby. There is on-street parking around the Brightleaf District, and nearly all of those spots are open. It's a 10-minute walk from CCB Plaza downtown. It's less than a 10-minute walk from East Campus. The Bull City Connector, of course, is a fare-free bus route that runs right by here every 17 minutes down Main Street. And we're currently exploring additional parking options to ease the burden, which, again, you're going to hear about in a minute from our city staff. The Brightleaf District is over 100 years old. This district is one of our early business districts. It's not just the beautiful Brightleaf Square that we see behind us, but it's all of these businesses in this area that need our support. This district is approximately a 6-block radius. It's a very tight-knit business district, and as you see from the business owners behind me, these are people who are ready to make their businesses go. Their businesses are open, and we urge all of you all to come down here and enjoy it. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. It's really important that we get this message out. So your presence here as members of the media I'm very, very grateful for it. We want to support these businesses. This is a time when these businesses who've been serving our community for many years really need the community support. So I'm saying to all of my fellow residents in Durham, come down here, have lunch, shop at Brightleaf Square, shop over there across the street at Morgan's, at Peabody Place. These businesses are all open. They're all awesome businesses, and they're waiting for you all to come, all of my fellow residents, and give them their support. And now I'm going to turn the mic over to one of our business owners. As you all know, Maverick Smokehouse did a wonderful job of being the headquarters for our first responders during the day and the day after the explosion. And I want to introduce Fergus Bradley, of Maverick Smokehouse, who's going to talk to you a little bit now. Fergus.
Hello, thank you all for being here. I guess what I'd like to say is that we're open for business. We're very proud to be part of the Brightleaf Square Business District. That's home to 35 small restaurants and stores. And the best thing that the community can do right now is to come down and shop and dine with us. It's a beautiful day. Thank you all for being here.
Next, we have Brian Smith. He is with the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development.
Good afternoon. As Beverly said, my name is Brian Smith. I'm the Senior Economic Development Coordinator with the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, and I'd like to give you an update on the business recovery efforts after the April 10th explosion. Since the explosion, the Office of Economic and Workforce Development has been working with several community partners to coordinate the recovery assistance for affected businesses. We have worked with Durham County Emergency Management to get an idea of the economic injury that the businesses have suffered. So far, we've identified and made contact with over a dozen businesses that have been affected or have had a business interruption as a result of the explosion. And we're working directly with those businesses to provide targeted technical assistance to ensure that they're able to continue operation. Most of the businesses are open, as the mayor said, and the only ones that are really affected that are still closed are the ones that are in the immediate adjacent area of the explosion. As the mayor mentioned, the city has requested an economic injury disaster loan declaration from the U.S. Small Business Administration. That loan is for businesses who have suffered substantial economic injury and are unable to meet its obligations and to pay its ordinary and necessary operating expenses. EIDLs provide the necessary working capital to help small businesses survive under normal operations after a disaster like this. If Durham is granted that declaration, affected businesses will be eligible for loans up to $2 million to help meet financial obligations and operating expenses that could have been met if the disaster had not occurred. So last week, the governor has signed and submitted that letter to the SBA for Durham to receive the declaration, and we'll continue to provide updates via the alertdurham.com website. Other resources that we are helping to pull together for businesses include the Chesterfield right across the street. They're offering space in the atrium and conference room for free to affected businesses. We have the Durham Tech Small Business Center, also in the Chesterfield, who is opening their space and their conference room for use by affected businesses as well. We have the City Small Business Advisory Committee, which is comprised of technical and financial assistance partners who provide targeted small business services such as business planning, marketing strategy development, financial, management skills training, and business counseling. So the SBAC is working right now with the businesses who've been identified so far, and will continue to serve as a resource for additional business needs as they're made known. Parking, as the mayor mentioned, has been a real issue for this area since the explosion, and it's been constrained due to the loss of the parking lot across the street. So we're working right now with the city's parking management team on a way to mitigate that impact and make it easier for people to park and get to the businesses in the Bright Street District area. The team is working now and expects to have some solutions by midweek, so please stay tuned for updates. There have been a number of fundraisers that have been put together to support those who have been affected. The community has really stepped up in a big way. There are several online fundraisers that people can donate to, and those include Bull City Rebuilds, Durham Restaurant Workers Fund, the Lee Family Support for the family of Mr. Kong Lee of Caffeinate Cafe, and an additional fundraiser for Caffeinate Cafe itself, and a fundraiser for Jay Ramboot, who was a veteran of Dominion Gas who was injured in the explosion. So altogether, those fundraisers have raised almost $250,000 to support businesses and affected individuals in less than 2 weeks. Those numbers really are a true testament to what a generous and connected community we have here in Durham.